Okay, so today we're going to talk about how teachers need to consider using technology in their classrooms and how they should decide when to limit it and when it would be a good time to use it and when they could do other things to get the same experiences for their students. Schools need to weigh the positive and negative aspects of technology, consider how the use of technology would affect the students and other means of acquiring the same information and products before adding technology to the school curriculum in order to produce more well-rounded and educated students. Certain subjects need to be thoroughly examined before a school decides to accept technology as a part of its curriculum. Some of the cons of using technology are that it's become so abundant over the years that its overuse have caused some people to notice a developmental regression when they go to do things without the use of technology, and these regressions can be detrimental to students and their learning. Schools should also consider how many other ways there are for students to acquire the same substance that could better benefit them. If they would just take their kids to the library instead of using a laptop or an iPad, and use actual books instead of iBooks, or take them outside for their science lessons instead of looking up pictures of leaves or whatever, or visit new places and take them on field trips to the places that they're supposed to be studying. But people don't go to these links for discovery because they can find whatever they're looking for at the touch of a button, and it's much more convenient for them. This image provided shows a person sitting in a dark room on his computer looking at the screen with a picture of what's going on right outside his window. And it's a perfect example of how technology can limit experience that teachers could provide their students with if they would just go to the other links that might not be as convenient but would enrich their education even more. Also, teachers would have to consider accessibility for their students to these materials. They can't guarantee that every student has access to a computer at home, and even if they could provide them with an iPad or a laptop or something like that, they couldn't guarantee that they would have a good opportunity at home or internet access or anything else that they might need in order to use the technology for it. And because of this, they can't add it to the curriculum because they couldn't guarantee that all their students could participate. Technology has been assumed to make life easier for people, but because it's become so overabundant, it's actually caused regressions in their lives and been somewhat detrimental rather than beneficial. And even if teachers don't add it into their curriculums, the students are still going to use it for their education. They're going to use it as a shortcut to do things. They're going to use it to help them understand things better. It's just inevitable. And while technology begins as a great resource, its overabundance causes a contradiction towards its purpose, whereas it's supposed to help students and help them with things that they couldn't do on their own. They've been using it to do things that they could do if they would just go outside. Technology shouldn't be added to the curriculum without careful evaluation because, as we've seen, it begins as a great resource, but after so much use and as it's developed more, it's just going to harm students in their educations and create a lack of experiences in their